if you want to go financially independent, ano ba yung pinaka-realistic timeline? Kasi for sure, ang daming nanonood sa atin na parang, uy, ang bata nyo naman para pag-usapan yung mga ganyang klaseng topic. So, ikaw, ano ba sa tingin mo yung pinaka-realistic timeline na pwede natin mabato sa mga listeners natin?
So, it always depends on your own personal circumstances. Tapos, ano ba yung mga resources around you, no? So for me, I was just fortunate na, yun nga, it's a big part of it. Because I'm more privileged, hindi ko na kinailangan i-worry na, kailangan ko magbigay sa parents ko. I tried to, but they said, no, sa'yo yan. Ikaw yung naghirap sa pera na yan, sa'yo yan, keep mo yan.
kinoffer mo rin.
Oo, kinoffer ko.
Kasi kami, Nicole, pareho kami breadwinner.
Oo, kami yung nagbibigay. Sana may mga ganyan din ako, hindi, sa'yo yan. Pero okay din naman, pero at least, diba?
Pero tama yun eh. Iba-iba nga kasi talaga yung situation.
Oo, so I know, I already recognize that's already puts me like one step ahead, no? Kasi most people, mayroon pa silang iniisip, saan ba pupunta yung pera ko? Hindi lahat sa kanila. Na marami na rin ako nakausap ka nun. So, it really depends on your personal circumstances. So, assess mo na lang. Ano ba yung realistic timeline? Pwede yan i-objective eh. Hindi yung, I feel like kaya ko to in 5 years. Okay, in 5 years, ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng financially independent ka na? Does that mean lahat ng bills kaya mo nang bayaran tapos you can travel? Okay, magkano yun in a month or in a year? Does that mean 50,000 pesos a month? Oh, okay. 50,000 pesos a month, yun yung parang, alam ba sasabi ko na financially independent ko, pero para sa economy ngayon, parang hindi pa enough yun eh, no? Let's say 100,000 pesos. Yun yung parang financial independent number ko. Okay, magkano na ba kinakita ko ngayon? 25? Paano maging realistic yung 100,000 kung nagagaling ka sa 25? It's either lakihan mo yung kita mo or dagdagan mo yung sources of income. So ngayon, once you understand ano ba yung, ito yung goal ko, ito yung aking nasan ako ngayon, pwede mo na siya i-chart objectively. May kulang akong 75. I need to figure out in 5 years kung paano ko makukuha yung 75 na yun. So ayun, pwede ka nang gumawa ng timeline. So ano ba yung timeline na yun? Siguro the next 6 months maghanap ako ng job, lilipat ako, o mag-start ako ng business, tapos maybe in the next 1 to 2 years, dapat yung maging ganitong sustainable na. Siguro by next year, pwede ko nang gawing 50 yung income ko. So dun ka maging realistic, no, yung timeline
with
mo.
your timeline.
Oo. So,
marami kasing parang, alam mo, mga kabataan na pressured sila because, ayan nga, dahil nauso na rin yung freelancing, content creation, and other income source, no?
Right.
Parang pressured sila with their other peers na kumikita na ng ganito. And then sila, nag-aaral pa lang, o kaya ganito pa lang yung ginagawa nila in life. Iba talaga yung pressure. So, I'm pretty sure sila, nag-iisip sila, ano kayang year yung parang masasabi ko naman na, okay, while doing this or while studying o kaya after college, dapat ganito-ganyan na.
One of the things I strongly believe in, kasi I've gotten into running recently, your life is your race. So, sarili mong pace. No, at your own time, alam ko it's more, sabi-sabi lang yan, most people, your race, your pace, pero mas madali naman para sa inyo eh. Kasi hindi naman tayo lahat.
Pareho.
Hindi naman tayo lahat pareho. So given that, mahirap kasi if you just focus on other people. So, I've always found it more productive to just, alam mo yung mga kabaya, di ba? May ganun sila, may blinders. Focus na lang sa sarili mo.
Okay.
Yes, from time to time, you look at what other people, siguro it's helpful. Kasi tingnan mo yung mga ginagawa.
Diba?
For inspiration. Para may baseline ka na rin.
Bottom line pala, wag mainggit masyado.
Oo.
But then also, like if you see other people na same age na are already more advanced, it's like, yung pala yung possible. I try
Kaya
to,
pala, right?
pwede mo ibaguhin yung framing mo na, ay sila, masyadong ahead na. No, actually, pwede pala ka na kahit ganitong kabata lang, mas malaki na akong ma-achieve. So it's possible. So that's another thing na I find that is more productive. Instead of viewing it na lens na, ay siya meron nito, ako wala ko na, pwede pala ako magkaroon nito and more. Konting reframing lang. And alam ko it's not always the easiest to do. But siguro as a person, I've always kind of like viewed it in that lens na, if I see something na, paano niya nagawa yun? Then I'll try to figure it out. Kasi kung gusto mo rin yun, then it's more productive to figure out paano mo makamit yun. Kung hindi naman yun yung gusto mo, ba't mo titingnan, ba't ka may inggit? Kasi hindi naman gusto eh. Everyone has this. Does that mean I should have this also? Ayoko naman. So ganun, reassess talaga. I think a huge part of like financial independence and just mastering your own personal finances is self-mastery na rin. Kung lahat ng tao, sabi nila, dapat may 100,000 ka na, marami ka ng freelance, pero hindi ka ganun, wag ka magpa-pressure. No?
Yes.
Bala kayo na, for me.
Kaya hindi kaya ng health mo.
Hindi kaya ng health mo. Sino magbabayad, no? Sino magbabayad kung ma-hospital ka sa stress? No, hindi naman sila. Ikaw rin naman. Ganun nga. Kaya your race, your pace, i-manage mo na lang yung expectations mo. At i-align mo always to, ano ba yung gusto mo? What type of lifestyle do you want? Kung gusto mo ba ma-travel, doon, you adjust yung life mo. So, lahat ng ginagawa mo, going towards that. So, it's really more about what is it that you want talaga? And for me, I think over the years, so ito rin a big part of adulting is figuring out kung ano ba yung gusto mo. What type of adult do you want to grow up into? No? Anong klaseng tao ba yung gusto mong maging? So if that's ma-travel, and then good, go see the world, broaden your perspective. Do you like spending on like fitness equipment, no? Running gear. If that's what makes you happy, go lang. Budget lang naman talaga. You can see it in both a subjective lens na feel ko, ito yung gusto ko. Tapos yung objective na, ito yung magagawa ko para maging totoo yung gusto ko.
Nabitin ka ba? Para sa iba pang praktikal at diskarte finance tips, follow and subscribe sa Para-Paraan with Salmon on YouTube, Spotify, and other socials.